Hey everyone, I have a Rose Girls haul, including this guy, to share with you today. I have to head out in a few minutes, so I'm going to break this up into two recordings, push it together, and then we're going to have a review video, co-sniff of course. But at the end of the video, I'll pop in one of the scents just to kind of get a feel of what it will develop into warmed up. However, I would suggest allowing it to cure. Now, some vendors say it's not necessary. You can go right into your melting. I just find for me that I get a better performance once I learn the vendor and their particular paraffin soy, peri soy, soy paraffin blend, what works best time wise for me to allow it to cure and to marinate for an optimal performance. So this is good. This is a good haul here. And I have a little notebook over there when I went back on the site after placing this order to kind of iron out a few other things I want to get and grab before the site closes. So I'm going to start sharing with you what's in here and I'll be right back. The first one we have up here is called Bibbidi Bobbidi Birdo, and it is a combination of jelly donut, Nelly strawberry Noel, raspberry sauce, and waffle cone. I mean, it just sounds delicious. Cold sniff. I'm most certainly picking up on that Rose Girl raspberry sauce note. That jelly donut, just that is what I'm picking up. Not so much the yeast or the bread note from the donut, the dough, right? But I am picking up raspberry and that jelly for sure. This is a sweet, you know, drizzled and like sugar raspberry. So just think warmed raspberry sauce, popped in a little bit of strawberry, and then you put it into a jelly donut. This is it. I can't wait to melt this. All right, on to the next one. It smells good. That raspberry is like. The next one that I have to share here with you is called Frosted Circus Animal Cookie Cake. And this is a blend of buttery cookies, sweet vanilla frosting, sugar, candy, sprinkles, and cake. Magically delicious. That's the first thing that comes to my mind is all Lucky Charms commercials. You know, I've been burning candles for forever. But I would say I was introduced into the wax community and Tiffany candles and front porch candles like that. And then a box from Kirby. Most of you already know the story. And this transcends me back to that time, being a newbie, and just, oh my God, it just reminds me of opening up the box and you get that whiff of that sweetness, that goodness of the wax blend in your box. That's what this reminds me of, that time. And I felt like that was around 2012-ish, 2012. And I'm telling you, this is all things good. So it definitely gives me a sense of nostalgia. I pick up on that cotton candy and that kind of sponge sugar note, hands down. That's what I'm gathering from this, the frosting. That's what I'm picking up on. Not as much as the cookie note, but again, with a little bit of curing, warm melting, this can always surprise you and do more. This is just kind of like a first impressions rundown of the scent. And then I'll do one more before I have to get off to where I need to be. This is strawberry peppermint peeps cake. So remember, it's just cake. And this is strawberry jam, peppermint marshmallow peep cakes. Peppermint, I smell it's like a sweet peppermint. I'm not really pulling the strawberry just yet. Definitely a nice, smooth, creamy peppermint. It is not one that is, you know, trying to snatch you. It's more of a calming, relaxing creamy peppermint. And I think that might be coming from the cake note as well, kind of buffering those edges on how peppermint can be very intense. I have to keep saying disclaimer, cold snap, not warmed up. Might put it in a warmer, get it on a little bit of heat, and then that peppermint come out throwing punches, you know what I'm saying? I like minty notes, that will be fine with me, but I just have to remind you again, first impressions, cold sniff is not necessarily the final, it's not the final say so. You know, once you get it in that warmer, it can take on a whole other personality, and especially with allowing it to kind of let those oils get into that, settle in a little bit, it can do a lot of other things. So I want to just play with this, but I gotta get going, guys. I'll be back to go through. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, I think 3 or 4 more bags plus a sampler, and she sent me a freebie. Catch up with you in a minute. This is after all the running around. This has been a very full and emotional day, but I felt like what will put a smile on my face before bed, of course, prayer and supplication, some meditating, and just connecting with loved ones, but wax. I love going through a good wax haul. So I just wanted to continue sharing with you guys my Rose Girls order. So the next one I selected for myself is Koopa Troopa Assault. She has a very cute kind of Mario Brothers theme where there's different blends and sometimes bundles based on the Mario Brothers theme, and I have been digging it. So I went with this from afar, reading all the scent notes. So let's see. Koopa Troopa Assault is pomegranate, raspberry sauce, sweet lemon confection, and marshmallow smoothie. Come on, y'all. And then look at the colors. That's one thing I really do value or like. Yeah, the scent throw, filling up the air with all the scents and spices, right? Or sweetness or whatnot. But I love the creative touches when it comes to the color of the wax and the wax shapes and the decorations and sprinkles and things like that. It's just adds to the experience. Oh my goodness, yes. I smell the lemon straight away. Borderline lemongrass. Is it lime? Did I say anything about a lime? Nope. Well, the lemon is there, and it might be that lime could be pulling a little bit from the pomegranate, perhaps. I'm not really sure, but I get almost like a lemongrass, but I do kind of to pick up on kind of the back last note to come in is that marshmallow smoothie. So I can't wait to see what that's like. I'm currently melting. I wanted to just see the strawberry peppermint, and it's right here next to me, picking up on some of that strawberry note. I'll try to clip in a photo of the wax bowl, and I only use 1 square, 1 cube, just to see if it's, test the water, see if it's ready. Next one I have here is Sorbet Land or Sherbet Land Blue Sugar. Haven't sniffed a blue sugar in a long years, y'all. Vanilla ice cream, snow powder, and cool mint. So another mint flavor that I love. Boys and girls. So let's see. I'm trying to hurry up here because we have a whole sampler to get through. Okay, this got depth. Okay. It's like base, but mint. Whatever that means. I'm not picking up the powder. Just vanilla ice cream, check. Blue sugar, check. Cool mint, hey. So, and look at it. So I like this. I like it. I know I'm gonna put this away. I have a cabinet just for my wax melt. So I'm going to put it away, give it a couple of weeks. I feel like we're at the end of October. Today's the 22nd. So I feel like the first week of November, maybe the second week of November, we're going to start putting people to use here. But I do want to give it just a few more weeks for that wax, those oils to just kind of settle in. Now, I know someone out there is going to be like, you don't have to wait. You can just go and do you. And I choose to do me in this way by allowing it a few weeks to continue to cure. But like I popped one in tonight, I just wanted to test the waters and see how it goes. Mario at the Circus, Macintosh Madness, Blueberry Muffin, Vanilla Ice Cream, Ooey Gooey Caramel, Funnel Cake, and Cotton Candy Frosting. So this is like a wow, bam, pow type of combination. Love it. And I'm not the biggest Apple Macintosh person. Still ain't. In 2024, still not a favorite scent. No, now I can do green apple. I can do other forms of the kind of apple oil. That Macintosh apple, I need it blended like this. And see, what everything I just read to you, first thing I sniff, is that bite. You bite into a nice, juicy Macintosh apple. That's what this is. I'm not, again, cold sniff, not pulling on that blueberry or any of the other ones. A slight bit of the caramel, cold sniff, of course, but Macintosh all day long. Again, a couple of weeks, a little bit of marinating, aka curing, and warmed will reveal to be something else. And then I purchased a sampler. You had a choice between like traditional scent notes and something where it was more like woody, earthy notes. I selected that and then I backpedaled. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. And so I went back and went with traditional. Ooh, it's a good little bit in here, guys. So I'm just going to dig in, and I like the bag. Here's the first one. Hollow inside. This is vanilla pumpkin marshmallow, BW type, vanilla bean Noel, and chai. So haven't smelled a chai scent note in a minute. Oh my goodness, this just smells like the good old days. Oh my gosh, if anybody see this and they go way back to those 2011, 2013, 2014 days, holla, thumb up, say something down below. This is so fucking nostalgic for me. All right, let me keep it going. And then this part 3, as I go through this sampler, look at this. Look how cute this is. Oh my gosh. So it's like a quarter, half moon or something like that. And then like a bow. This is fucking cute. I just want to curse. It's so cute. It's so cute. And this is Nevermore, apple fritter, royal sugar cookies, vanilla, and sandalwood. Now this, oh God, oh Lord, I can smell, I feel like that must be the sugar cookie, but it also could be like a vanilla extract. When you pour vanilla extract into your baking and it kind of give you that woof of that vanilla scent. Sandalwood just kind of at the bottom. This is nice. What I like about this one is I'm not picking up on a whole bunch of apples straight away. I'm picking up on like brown sugar sweetness. Next one. Poison apple donuts. I'm not sure what that earthy one coming in here with a lot of apple. Cranberry apple marmalade, candy apples, and cinnamon donuts. And then this is what it's shaped up like. Oh my God, these are chunky too. So this is definitely multiple wax melts would happen. Ooh, this has got like a candy sweetness. So that's that candy apple. Definitely getting that vibe. The marmalade makes it just feels like a preserve in the jar. Woo! Sweetness. I think I might like it. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, okay? All right. Let's see what else we have here. 9, 10. Ooh, never sleep again. Oh, Nightmare on Air Street. Well, at least that's what I got from that. Let's see, Cider Lane or espresso and sugar waffle cone. Oh my God, zing. Oh, this is coffee. Coffee all day, every day. So I'll be blending this because you guys know I can't take too much coffee notes. But I feel like I will probably end up pairing this with the Mario Brothers. And then I have different blends over here. I'm trying to see if in this little basket, this is like my weekly melts basket. Like it could go with Brandy's Crumpets even, which is like patchouli, vanilla bean, black pepper, pink sugar. But I don't pick up on a lot of pink sugar at all in that one. And then I have like a cinnamon pretzel. So I'll pull that coffee note down so that I can smell more of something else. And just to take that, I'm a coffee note down. I'm just not. That's one of my scents. That and that Macintosh apple. So far, though, I've been liking a lot of the blends that I'm smelling. I'll still melt that one. Like I said, I'll blend it with something else just to take some of the intensity of the coffee note down. Love at first bite. Oh my God. This is so funny. I love it. Okay, love at first bite is fresh picked strawberries, bubble gum, and berry cotton candy. Fun. It's a fun scent. And then Bubblicious bubblegum. Sweet bubblegum. Smells good. And a little bit of the strawberries. I like it. I like it. Absolutely. We got like 4 more to go, look like. Oops. Rest in Peace is honey maple pumpkin sugar donuts, BBW type. So honey maple pumpkin sugar donuts mixed with deadly tonka bean infused cake. And then again, very thick molds. And they're all very detailed and intricate. So I do like the mold shapes that were selected for this sampler. This is deep. This is doughy and dense. So I feel like this would pair well with zucchini bread. And I feel like this would go well blending it. This would go even well with that cedar espresso sugar waffle cone. I like it. I like it. Even though it's deep, it's got some richness, some body to it. Even though it's a heavier blend, as far as like if you had to say if it was weighty or light and airy, it's got a weight to it. So I do dig it. Oh, this is gorgeous. It's just a blue pumpkin with some sprinkles on it, but I love it. Look how thick this is. Come on. Blueberry cream cheese kettle corn. Blueberry pumpkin patch, kettle corn, and cream cheese. And I do like me some blueberry. Kettle corn. And a little bit of the cream cheese. Blueberry and pumpkin, they got to find their way to the blend. But I believe they will. Got a few more, guys. Cut off gourd. Sweet pumpkin pie, pie crust, and vanilla bean. And I feel like that is not quite. Okay, not quite, guys, because this is my free one. She tossed in. So cut off gourd. Oh my goodness. That's all I could say. This reminds me of, I wish I knew the vendor. I feel like it was something from the good old days. And that's what my introduction to sweet pumpkin pie or pumpkin notes smelled like to me. And that's what this smells like. So if you think you are steaming some sweet potatoes or some yams, or you cracked open a can of it, the puree, that's kind of what this smells like, but sweet. And that vanilla butter fudge is coming on in on that one. Next one is Carnival of Terrors. Blackberry jam cookies, cotton candy citrus, cinnamon, apples, peaches, and glazed donuts. Ooh. Then the snap, it works every time. That's what this one smells like. Okay, Elle Woods. This is nice. Oh, and if I said blueberry, I meant blackberry. I smell that hands down. Like the cotton candy. Is that the peach? I feel like it's the cotton candy and the blackberry jam. That's a good one. That's sweet. I like it. And then lastly, we have Leaves Turning, Caramel Apple Mums and Leaves, BBW type. Very thick. And this is a bat shape. Leaves. It smells like fall. If you had to think like, what would you say? Fall smells like fresh leaves. Sorry guys, I had to pick one up. And then lastly is my freebie she included. And it is cardigan, apple clove butter, vanilla pumpkin marshmallow, glazer donuts from your local Quick Trip. Oh, she might have a Quick Star in her area. I got one right down the street from me. Good old days. I mean, I swear, I don't like to say I swear to God, but I'm borderline saying I swear to God that this smells like my old home over 10 10 12 years, something like that, some years ago. Time is getting down. Oh my word, this smells like getting a D-stash box, opening it up. Fall. These are so seasonally appropriate. Some of them are. I'm not a seasonal melter. I melt what I like, when I like it, how I like it. So, but I do gravitate, like most folks, to more bakery, fall leaves inspired minty notes a little bit more in this time of the year. But I will most certainly melt something sweet and springy and all of that in this time as well. So if you made it this far, thank you for listening to me and my first impression thoughts. I'll be popping in periodically, maybe once or twice a week, with little 1 or 2 minute videos just to speak on what the blend is, what combinations I ended up pulling together. I don't have a whole room. Check my old YouTube videos where I used to have a whole room dedicated to wax and wax packages and candles and Mona Lisa soaps and stuff like that. I don't have that type of collection anymore. I'm actually, I mean, I don't tend to aim for that again, but I am rebuilding my collection. So I have Sassy Girl Aroma, some Rainbow Melts, some Super Tarts, Yankee Candles, like stuff I find in the community. So there's a place here in South Dakota that makes some pretty decent wax. So I'll show you what I'm melting. Suggest who are some good ones. You know, who's either still in business. I miss you, Sniff My Tarts, with all my heart. I melted my last Sniff My Tarts last year. And I came on and learned they closed shop and I could have fainted. I was just like, why? So make a suggestion to me, guys. What is your top 3? And who would you suggest of that top 3 I place a small order with first, so I can try their wax out. I'm going to go ahead and try to make some chamomile tea and get to bed. I will say I'm a little congested, just a little bit, but I am smelling that minty note from the strawberry peppermint peeps. Have a blessed day, everyone. Peace.